I want to talk a little bit about yourself briefly. Obviously, I've known you from funding option days and such. Why did you choose to go to Allica Bank? Because you could have gone anywhere. Why this section and why this business?
So during my time building funding options, I came to realise that there was a very large underserved segment in what is very generally called SME. So unpicking that a bit, I would actually say the micro-business segment, the millions of really small businesses, is actually pretty well served. It's a bit of a myth that they're underserved. So let's just unpick that a bit. The average high street bank offers a reasonable service to those customers because they can be supported on a consumer banking platform. And much as we may hate on the big banks, we're coming up to Christmas here as we film this. In a few days' time, half of the office in London is going to walk out and buy presents in 1 hour before they get back on Christmas Eve. Well, guess what? The big banks actually handle that very elegantly. So much as we hate on them, they're actually quite good at dealing with simple customers at high volume. I came to understand, building funding options, that the medium-sized segment was much bigger in terms of its economic size and financial services revenues, but also desperately underserved by the big banks who really struggle with it. So for me, Allica was, it was an oven-ready bank that was focused on that segment indeed. Allica had actually got a bank license before I joined, shortly before I joined, so it was kind of the perfect opportunity to kind of go and build on my thesis. And it's a segment I also really care about. If you told me when I was working in investment banking 20 years ago, or whenever it was, that I would fall in love with the SME segment, I'm not sure I would have understood how that could possibly pan out. But partly because I'm a business founder myself, as of course you are, it's hard to underestimate just how big the roller coaster is of founding and building a business. Compared to a salaried career, the highs are higher, but the lows, believe you me, are lower. And I kind of see that I think of the SME segment as kind of the unsung heroes of the economy, right? The stuff that they go through and getting through COVID and coming out the other side. These are extraordinary challenges. And I quite like the mission of helping those businesses, and Allica is very much focused on what I see as a real need in the market.
Pretty excellent. Very, very well said. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
No problem at all.